I am Minefiend. This is the secret world, and this here is Little Boo. I'm just going to move her abilities around a little bit. I think I want those two to swap places, just to make it a little bit easier to be able to deal with the hand of change and then apply these as necessary. Right, what we're going to do today is we're going to do a mission for Sheriff Helen, and it's a mission that will give us a chance to wander around and explore a bit of Kingsmouth Town. Let's come around here. We're going to do supply run.
Ain't this a heck of a thing? 3 years without firing a shot, other than putting down some animal got itself hit by a truck. These past nights, we've gone through bullets like candy at Halloween. I used that jail cell to dry out old paperwork mostly, or Bill Dexter when he'd had a bad one. Now I've got all these folks good as locked in here, and no sleeping it off for the morning either. The way things are headed, I'm seeing us outlasting our supplies. Not by much, if it comes to that. Andy finds what he can, but with the cruisers stuck propping up the barricade... So I'm obliged to anyone who'll poke around town a piece. Bring in the essentials. We can call it requisitioning. I don't think the store owners will be writing this one off as an act of God.
Not writing this one as an act of God. Excuse me. Right, so here we are, supply room. Helen Bannerman and the survivors at the police station are running out of supplies. Go around to the stores and businesses of Kingsmouth and look for food and other things they might need. Local stores and businesses might have supplies lying around. They should be listed in the phone book, so find a phone book. Okay. Well, there's a phone book over here, near the phone. And here are some of the businesses that are in Kingsmouth. HP Arts and Crafts, HP Lovecraft, King of Books, Stephen King, yeah. So the ones we've got to go and check out here are circled. So we're going to head off, and the first place we're going to go to is Susie's Diner. The phone book lists several places in town where there might be supplies. The first listing is Susie's Diner. There might be food there. Go to Susie's Diner and collect some of the food. Right. Susie's Diner is one of the landmarks of the secret of Kingsmouth. It's a very famous place, and there's a very rare chance that you might actually get to see something special when we get there. We'll see. We're going to go down Elm Street. This is where we've been before, but I'm going to take the chance to kill off as many zombies as I can on the way. Let's see. Gain 23 crit rating for 60 minutes. Well, we'll have that. We'll consume it, and then it's working. That pendant, is that pendant better than what we've got? A lot more health, but not as much crit or attack, so no, it's not. Kill these off on the way past. Excuse me one moment, that's the wife. Okay, sorry about that. No. Yeah, I don't know about these here. See, this one's a group attack, isn't it? Hell to Pay is a good one. It's more like a single target attack, isn't it? Let's move that one over there. Let's move that there. So then we're attacking mainly with the single, with the group attack. Nope, that's a single target. Is that the one that... Eh? Build one resource for each equipped a single target attack that deals 70 physical damage. If we can target, then the area affects... Yeah, right, okay. No, we'll keep it the right. We'll keep it that way then. Okay. Right. Now we've got to head down to Susie's diner, which we know is at the bottom of here. This is Elm Street, where I had my disastrous episode last time. Simply wasn't using the abilities right at all. Can't really explain it. Just doing badly, that's all. We're just passing the post office there. That's the post office, the Kingsmouth post office. Quite a nice little building. And there is a quest here to deliver some mail, but we'll come back and do that on another one. Here's the Franklin Mining Museum, which we saw in the website. That's another building we can have a look in later. Yes, thank you. Go away. And here is Susie's diner. It's a landmark of... It's a landmark of Kingsmouth, with the lobsters and the old diner fish menu. Actually, have I got monsters' names on? Let's have a look. Settings. Interface. HUD. Name tags. There we go. I like to be able to see the names of the people, of the players passing by, and oh, we're out of luck. There behind the counters is one of Susie's waiter staff. I was hoping, on rare occasions, very rare, you'll see Susie herself here. Which is really nice to see. Oh, thank you, Stacey O. Let's see what the... Oh, we picked up a piece of lore about the filth. Law number 11. Somewhere, following the signal, somewhere a trucker reads alien letters carved into the bathroom stall walls of a truck stop. He cannot look away. Pathogens in the grammar open an event horizon in his head. He spreads the scroll in every stop on his route, carving it into the stalls. He itches and he scratches. Others see the letters. They itch, they scratch. He scratches his face, draws the runes in red with his box knife. His head blossoms in a bouquet of writhing lampreys. I think that is just fantastic. Wonderful, that compelled to scroll this same letters as he sees, and they infect other people. He starts to cut himself, and oh, it's just, what wonderful imagery. Now we need to collect food from here, so let's pick up some of the food. And that's all 3 collected. The next item listing, next interesting listing is the Call of the Wild, a sporting goods centre. There might be ammunition there. Go to the Call of the Wild. I don't know whether any of you have read The Call of the Wild by Jack London, but it was a book that really disturbed me as a child to read it. Not a very happy thing at all. Now, let's come and attack these. Energy drink prevents up to 644 damage for 10 seconds. So let's put that down here. Before we move on, I'm going to have a look around here. Let's see if I can get up here. There we go. Up onto the roof of Susie's diner, because there's another honeycomb up here. Excuse my coughing. This one is about the Orochi group. Flip the Three of Pentacles, the orange serpent head Zagan. The upright position. If you read these, you'll find that like one is like the public face, the other one is the real reason for what's being shown. So the public face, the upright position, a major producer of packaged foods and drinks. Zagan has released a new line of healthy, genetically enhanced, bioengineered products. Research includes vat-grown meat products which could eliminate the need for animals raised for slaughter. The reverse position, the real thing behind it, is board members discuss psychochemical drugs in food as a behavioural modification. In a rainforest, zombie ants shamble up the branches, mind controlled by the aggressive fungus soon to burst from their bodies. Get the joke? That's actually a real thing, a fungus that will get into ants, and it forces them to climb as high as they can, and then they stand there and the fungus grows from their body. It's a very disgusting and horrible way for the ants to die, but it's a real thing. Right, so we now got to go on to the Call of the Wild, which is over here. And this here is Lovecraft Lane. Sorry, this one's Main Street. Here. I think I'm right, Main Street. Yes, we're on Main Street now. This is the main shopping area. You've got the Dunwich newspapers and stationery. Dunwich is a town in the Lovecraft lore. See what loot we get. Oh, we get an extra pistol. That's good. We won't be needing pistols for a while, but it's always nice to have them. Now here's the Call of the Wild, and as you can see, it's been torn open. So some ammo boxes which we can collect. That's 2. And there's 3. Right, the phone book listed a hardware store called Creed Brothers Hardware Supplies. Go there and look for tools. Creed Brothers, Norma Creed, is certainly one of the people that we've heard about. Let's have a look here. More shops, the Kingsmouth General Store, the Clean Cut Barbers, and here's King of Books, which is it's got booked by Sam Krieg in it. If you look, Sam Krieg is the version of Stephen King. There's the town hall, Kingsmouth town hall. I presume that's where Helen mentioned that they hold secret meetings in the evenings. What do we get down there? States. Some active abilities put your opponents in states while other abilities are improved by those states. A big part of the combat is looking for synergy between your abilities and the states they apply to your target. There are 4 states. Impaired, target is knocked back, stunned or silenced. Weakened, target is reduced healing, attacking and defending capabilities. Hindered, the target is rooted or snared. Afflicted, the target is affected by certain damage over time effects. When you or your target is in one of the 4 combat states, corresponding icons light up under your health bar and under the target's health bar. These here. Okay. Let those just wander on a little bit. We're here outside the soup kitchen as well. There's a lot of food places in Kingsmouth. Next to the town hall, there's different seasons. A holiday every day. I presume that's like a gift store. But here is Creed Brothers. So let's see if we can search inside Creed Brothers. Oops. No, don't do that, please. Yeah. He killed ours and now he wants to play with his. Oh well, let him do it. He probably didn't know. That was a golem anyway that protects the store. Bit miffed about that, but never mind. There's somebody in the Kingsmouth who can build golems, but we'll get to meet him later. Let him run on and do what he's doing because it looks like he's probably going down the same quest as we're doing. He looks like he's much more experienced one coming back and doing it. There's the deli here, as I said, lots of food stores, and then over here is HP Arts and Crafts, HP Lovecraft. I do like all the little mentions and the gimmicks and the little things that are in the game. Another interesting listing from the phone book is Flagg's Pharmacy. Maybe there are medical supplies here like old kits. Find Flagg's Pharmacy. So we'll try this place. This place is locked, so the door is locked tight and barred from the inside, so we can't get in there. So we're going to go up and find a phone book and find another place to go. Okay, we need medical kits. Now, a good place for medical kits is the Kingsmouth Volunteer Fire Department. Why they not want to go to the medical centre, I don't know, but we'll go to the fire department. Oh, I hate this place. This place is tough when you're a beginner. Definitely tough when you're a beginner. But there are other houses here now. We're back on Harkham Lane. Here is Solomon Priest's house. The priest house. This is the old mayor of Kingsmouth. And if you come around, oh, there's a law there. Let's pick up the law. 1712 fire. Entry number 6. A new clue. A new trail of illuminated thought. Illumined thought. The Illuminati. A year before the fire, a stranger broke into Solomon Priest's house, trying to steal Illuminati documents. He was dragged away cursing. The eye in the pyramid focused and followed this man. Evicted from Kingsmouth, he crept south, town to town, along the coast towards the Spanish colonies, where he faded away. So there was a fire in 1712, and in 1711 somebody tried to break into Solomon Priest's house for some reason to get to Illuminati documents. So the Illuminati must have something of interest there. The Priest House, historical residence, home of House of the Kingsmouth Governor Solomon Priest. Let's pull out. Solomon Priest Guest House. All the little ghosts and Halloween paintings and everything. So that's the house where the governor lived. And there's the Kingsmouth Congregational Church. At the top of Main Street. We'll be coming back there later as well. But for the time being, let's head to the fire department because this is going to be rough. Let's have a crack at these. There we go, take those out on the way past. There's the old Brewster house out near the fire station. And this is actually Angel Lane. Lovecraft lived on Angel Lane. He had a very miserable time on it too. He'd previously lost his grandfather's fortune, and had to resort to living on this, selling everything and living up on this street. And when he was living there, he was burgled and robbed of everything he owned. Well, it looks like somebody's been through here because the firemen are not here. They've been killed off. Some of them have. Let's try this one. These are rather tough for early levels. Take their first aid kit. This is usually full of them, so somebody has been in here just recently. Probably the guy that killed our golem. Right. Just give it another 5 or 6 seconds so I can get my stone walled ability. 2 seconds, 1 second. There we go. Excuse me. And there we go, collecting the third health kit. Oh, tier 6 we didn't read. Phone book list, another potential source. Yep. Wow, something big just happened then, didn't it? The whole screen shook. Tier 7, the supplies gathered should keep the survivors going for a while. Return to the sheriff's office and place the supplies in the storeroom. Okay, we can do that. take them out. Once you do get to use your builders and your consumers properly, it's not too bad. So now if we hold down X, we'll begin to sprint and we'll run faster because we're just running back to the police station. We could stop and farm all the zombies on the way, which would help a little bit, I suppose. Always good to get a few more experience points. Let's get back into sprint. We've just got to take this back to the sheriff's station now. And it's a nice little quest because it takes you on a tour of Kingsmouth. There's the Kingsmouth Medical Centre. There's a quest outside there, and you get to have a look around the town. And all the quests are very well worked out in that if you follow them, they will take you from one quest to the next quest and back again. We've just got to put the stuff into the storeroom. And there we go. Let's see what happens when we report this to Richard Sonnock. Aiding the locals in the face of the inevitable, your tenacity is admirable, though perhaps a bit blue-eyed. On a positive note, you provided us with some useful data of Kingsmouth Town. We have a clearer picture of the situation at hand, and it doesn't look good, at least for the unfortunate civilian population. But we still have a decent chance of containing the threat, and that's what you're there for, Sonnock. We get some 2 sequins of Solomon Island, we get some 5,000 Pax Romana money, and we also get an authority bracelet. That's a wrist talisman, and it does +5 hit rating, +75 health, and +53 attack rating. We haven't got a wrist talisman, as you can see. So we'll take this wrist talisman and we'll put it on. And that's boosted our stats again. +5 hit rating, +75 health. Our hit rating is now 5. Things will gradually get better as you get a full set of talismans. Now, is that hammer better than the hammer that we're using at the moment? We're using the Tug's hammer? No. Just 4 less, but it's not got the same hit rating, so... Excuse me. That's this mission completed. Supply run. So I'll say thank you very much for watching. I've been Mindfiend. You guys have been wonderful. We'll just check this quickly. There we go. Town Council supply run. Yes. Another mission done. As you begin to do them all, once you've filled them all up, you get a few points, and you'd get the reward, the honorary townie cap. So you could wear a cap for doing it. As you can see, you get rewards for different ones. So I've been Mindfiend. You guys, as always, have been wonderful. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.